A day late, but it's still the thought that counts. Yeah, I'm recording this on July 27th, and the 8th anniversary of me doing videos for the internet has come. Well, I mean, yesterday was the 8th anniversary, so, yeah, been doing this for quite some time. Quite some time indeed. Yeah, I don't really have anything planned. I think my initial goal was to have started up Ratchet & Clank 3 on the 26th of July, but plans fell through. Like, I'm still just trying to, like, figure out the best possible schedule to record stuff with my new job and whatnot. Think I'm finally settling on something, but then I also have to grapple with just not being in the mood to do stuff at times, and that mood hit me really hard this last week, which is why stuff is just like going to a slow crawl on the channel. I'm in a better mood now, so things should be smooth sailing from here on out, hopefully, please. So yeah, don't really know what to say here. I don't have a script at hand, so this is gonna be pretty rambly, but thank you for just watching videos on my channel. I don't really know what to say. Yeah, like, I've been doing this since 2011 on this particular channel. I did have another channel prior to this one, but I've long since forgot the username and password, and I wasn't doing videos on that. That was just a way for me to, like, comment and keep playlists back in the day, and to get in touch with other YouTubers at the time who were doing, like, Pokemon battles and stuff. The Pokemon community was really big on YouTube back in the day. I mean, there's still a bit of a community here, but I don't know. I can't tell if it's either died down or if it just appears that way to me because I'm not as ingrained in it as I used to be. But yeah, I kind of miss those days, starting up my YouTube channel to get in touch with people, share the friend codes, and battle them. Unfortunately, some of the channels from back then are gone, but some are still around. I know I had battles with, well, I'm about to name names, like people are going to even know who these are, but like B Daily and this other guy, DX6TNA. He was a high school friend. Because even some of the channels from back then, like, I just went back to look at one guy, and he's still at, like, 50 subs, and he uploads pretty regularly. That's kind of sad, yo. But at the end of the day, most people do YouTube for fun, not really to get big, and that's kind of where I am, too. Like, I'm just trying to have fun. Would it be nice to do this full-time? Yeah, but I'm not getting my hopes up. I don't really have the work ethic to be doing this full-time anyway. Not to mention the mental state. And I just get, like, just too down on myself at times. But I'm trying to do better, and we're not trying to make this all sad and doom and gloom. It's a celebration, even though I don't really know what I'm celebrating. I told you, this is going to be rambly. I don't even know why I'm doing this, but I just felt like I should, since I didn't do anything for my 7 years last year. Well, I mean, technically I did by finishing Pikmin 2, but still, I don't know. I wanted to have something a little more special for now. Oh well. So, might as well just turn this into a little state of the channel update thing. Not much is really going on right now, just sort of still trapped in a transitional phase from finishing up San Andreas and nearing the end of Tropical Freeze. I tried to start up Live a Live, and yeah, the channel's just, yeah, it's going. Still just kind of all over the place, and I gotta catch up on doing a lot of things that I should have been doing, but otherwise it's going fine. The 16-bit summer this time around has gone far better than the previous one, which is kind of sad because even this one is still far from perfect, but I don't know, at least there's not long gaps in the ends of stuff like there was with that 2-year gap between Donkey Kong Country 2 parts. Oh, well, what about the end of Super Mario World? Hey, don't worry about it. That's coming. That is coming, okay? Dang. I did miss this last week for the most part, though. It was going to be Alien Soldier, but that game is pretty flippin' hard. I have never had a game just destroy my face on the first level. Seriously, I was playing that for about 1 hour, and I could not beat the first level. So I figured, you know what, maybe I should not really try to have this ready for YouTube. I might do a part 0, just, you know, show me trying to beat that level, because, my god, that game is tough. And part of me doesn't want to give up on it, like, I kind of do want to beat it and do videos for the channel, but, they won't be happening anytime soon, because, yikes. I saw the comments that the game was hard, but I did not expect it to be that hard. It is legitimately probably the hardest thing I've ever played, even harder than some shmups that I try to play. And I'll give it another shot one day down the road, but yeah, I hope to do have videos of that at some point on the channel, even outside of the 16-bit summer. Speaking of which, I need to get back to record Live a Live. It's sad that I'm saying like this 16-bit summer is better than the previous, but it just is. Though with the 3 bigger games that I have planned to LP for it. Yeah, I see this probably going to the actual end of summer, like September 21st. But that's fine. Yeah, the other 2 games aren't too long though, so honestly they could very well end by the end of August, but we'll see. Oh shit, I forgot. I need to register for the Final Fantasy V 4-Job Fiesta. I've just been doing that for the past few years. Last year was my first successful attempt at it, so yeah, it's fun. If only I could stream me doing it. Still trying to save up to do that. Though considering the job I have now, like me streaming on my own and not having to rely on a friend to do so might become a reality in 2020. I'm just focusing on just saving up money this year for other stuff, namely a new car, because I'm kind of tired of putting in repairs on my current car, and a new computer, because I have been without a desktop computer since, damn, I want to say 2014? It might have been 2013, really. Huh. But yeah, I've been relying primarily on laptops ever since the death of Windows XP. That is not something to brag about, and I feel kind of bad for stating that. But yeah, my money saving is going considerably better this year than it has in the previous years. That's what job security will do for you. You know, and not working a fast food job. God, I hated fast food. But yeah, come December, I'm gonna go ahead and buy all the parts to build a PC and do it. It's been my dream for years now, and it's finally gonna come to fruition, which means I can actually do good games on my computer now, like actually record them. Like, I have so many games in my Steam library that I just can't even play because, like, even the laptop I have right now, which is better than all the previous ones I had, it's just still not cutting it. Like, even Copy Kitty was pushing it to its limits, which is sad. Like, I could play Copy Kitty fine, but trying to play and record, it was rough trying to just find the settings or recorder that could allow me to do it. Which is also why I've sort of been putting off, like, trying to finish it, because that is a good looking game and I want to do it justice, but recording it on my crappy laptop, ugh. But yeah, I'm gonna have a good desktop come December and hopefully enough money to buy an even better laptop. It's nice to just have like 2 things just in case one thing goes down. And then next year I'll focus on just actually trying to improve my internet here, because this 0.68 last time I checked upload is not cutting it. I don't know, maybe if I just streamed like NES games and Atari games, it might work. But yeah, I just want to get the more important stuff out the way before I take on a bigger monthly bill. Though honestly, considering what we're paying AT&T now, the bill might actually end up becoming cheaper if I upgrade, because of the whole like, oh, you get this rate for 1 or 2 years thing. So we'll see what happens. As far as the remainder of the year goes, I'm still going to continue on with catching up on Wii U stuff. Still going to continue on with more weird and obscure and rare games, and just doing videos for games that I like or have been meaning to do for a while. I'm going to try and have more polls up too, like I did with Bowser's Inside Story, which should have been up like, wow. But I am going to start recording that this weekend. I'm also playing through the 3DS version of the game in preparation. The 3DS remakes of Superstar Saga and Bowser's Inside Story, so good. So good. And I wish I could record those versions, but alas, no 3DS capture card. If only Katsu Kitty hadn't died, I probably would have just caved in and bought a card from them, even though their cards are of questionable quality. And I just recently saw a Loopy capture card up on eBay for like $250. And I was so excited, but it's Italian. I'd rather not buy PAL versions of every single game I want to record for 3DS. Why couldn't you have just made the 3DS region free like the original DS Nintendo? Why? But yeah, all those will continue. I got some neat little surprises in store and other stuff that, yeah, you probably would have just seen coming like from miles away. That's a hint, by the way. Yeah, that's a hint to one of the games. Yeah, I'm trying to be clever. And also, I'm just going to go ahead and put the little Megavania thing I had in mind on an indefinite hold until 2020. Mostly because I really shouldn't be starting like any new major things on the channel when I already have so much going on. And I haven't even fully mastered my time management to like give all of this current stuff like, you know, the time it needs for me to actually like record and edit and upload them. So I'm just gonna wait. I'm in no rush. Plus this also gives me time to look into more Mega Man fan games and collect more of the Castlevania games and, you know, just really prepare. So I'm gonna wait till 2020. And likewise, I don't know if I like specified this, or I might have hinted at it, but I don't think I actually like said anything about it. But the whole like fighting game Friday night thing, what I call it, Friday or something, those will just wait until I can actually start streaming. It just seems like doing fighting games is a better fit for streams than it is for just, you know, on-demand videos. I mean, don't get me wrong, there's still a place for like doing fighting game stuff for on-demand videos, like story modes and challenges and whatnot, but actually like going online and playing against different people, I feel that's better suited for streaming. Though, considering that by the time 2020 rolls around and I probably am able to start streaming more reliably than I am now, meaning at all, some of the games I really play, like their communities might be 100% dead by then. Rest in peace, Pokken and Blade Strangers. But we'll see, you never know. There's always like grassroots things popping up for older games. Like, even now, there's a lot of rumblings for bringing back Killer Instinct, which is shocking to me. Yeah, we'll see, we'll see. So So to sum up the rest of the year, once the 16-bit summer is over, Wii U games will return. I'm still going to be doing weird, crazy, and obscure rare games. And just a bunch of other stuff that I've been meaning to do. And might get back into doing more rhythm game things as well. Like I planned on doing starting that back up earlier in the year. But now I'm really feeling it. Both foreshadowing and just how I feel right now. Because I don't know, it's like I go in waves of like being into rhythm games. Like I wasn't really thinking about rhythm games for the past couple of months, and then this new one called Muse Dash came out. Somebody I watch was doing streams of it and it looks really fun. And then I was just thinking about theater rhythm again and played a little of that recently, and I'm just back in the mood. I'm just back in the mood to do more rhythm game stuff. Plus, it's one of the few genres that I'm legitimately good at. So I feel like I should showcase that. I'm tired of being so awful at everything I upload on the channel. Exaggeration, I'm not that awful. In some things. Like Alien Soldier. God, that game. God. And also just in terms of improving the channel, I really do need to get back into the habit of doing my thumbnails. I've been really slacking off with those, which is a shame because I actually had fun designing like some of them. I don't know, I just wasn't really feeling it for Donkey Kong for some reason. And I've also been slacking on metadata as well, which is not good. And I have so much downtime in the evenings that I really could just do that while I'm listening to a podcast or something. And the fact that I've been commissioning all this art but just been slacking on thumbnails, it's just not the best thing to do. Yeah, I really am going to get back into all of that. I legitimately do find like designing thumbnails and end slates to be fun, and it's only going to help out my channel in the long run. Though I've also been throwing around the idea of rebranding, because in case you didn't know, the capitalist username that I have was just a byproduct of me being a stupid child. Because I thought a capitalist was someone who capitalizes on a situation. And then I learned economics and I'm like, oh, that's okay, that's not what that means. But then I figured I would stick with it. But more and more lately I've just been thinking maybe I should change it. Because most people call me Cap anyway, so maybe just shorten it to Cap. But that's a little too close to somebody else I watch. You know, I could just do what I did for my second channel and incorporate Psy in some capacity, which is short for Psycho, which is another name I would use in a bunch of video games and online communities when I was younger because, hey, edgy! Yeah, my second channel is Capital Psy. It's unique and it sort of kind of rolls off the tongue, but it still just feels, I don't know, kind of lazy. But I'll come up with something. It won't be the end of the world if I rebrand anyway, because I sort of kind of future-proofed a lot of my stuff in that way. Like, aside from Blasto, where, like, on the actual thumbnails itself, or themselves, I put, like, Capitalist Plays Blasto. So, yeah. And, of course, I would do it in a way that wouldn't, like, screw up my SEO. So, yeah, rebranding is a possibility, but I'm still not 100% committed to that. So, yeah, that's pretty much it for this long-winded update slash celebration of 8 years on YouTube, even though there wasn't any real celebration. This is kind of low-key and lazily done, which is on me. I'm sorry. But yeah, it's been a fun 8 years, and I don't plan on stopping anytime soon. Thank you all for joining me on this crazy ride, and even just watching it, you know, just even one of my videos. I really do appreciate it. I read all comments, even though if I don't reply to all of them. And I do appreciate like everything from just the kind words to tips to trivia about whatever game I'm playing. I really do appreciate all of that. Sorry I didn't really have anything special planned for this year, but I do plan to go all out for year 9 and year 10. Definitely. And I also have a little something special planned for 2,000 subs. Just checked, I'm at 1,800 right now. That's pretty cool. Like, that snuck up on me. But yeah, for 2,000, it's going down. Little do they know I don't have anything planned, so now this gives me time to think of something before I hit 2,000. I mean, what? So once again, thank you all for everything. Don't really know how many people are even going to watch this video or watch it all the way through. But if you did, you're a really cool person. And you're probably more bored than I to have sat through all of this to begin with. So yep, here's to 8 years, and here's to 8 more. With more ideas, more fun, and even more games. That sounded deep in my head, and like upon saying that, I've recoiled back into my chair because, my god, that came out cringy. Oh well, see you all next time! Goodbye. Gotta get off my lazy ass and record some Bowser's Inside story. Cause, man, that game is good.
Oh shit, here we go again.